positive. And try to be kind. I'll see you next week, God willing, in a fair wind. Take care, my lovelies.
This is Radio 2
on BBC Sounds
and on your smart speaker.
Play BBC Radio 2.
BBC News at 1 o'clock. This is Francis Reid. The British Retail Consortium has said the government's plan to cap the cost of some basic food items in supermarkets will not make a jot of difference. The trade association says high food prices are a direct result of the soaring cost of energy, transport and labour. Ministers say discussions are at an early stage and any cap would be voluntary. A professor of accounting at the University of Portsmouth, Lisa Jack, says it's difficult to see how the idea could work.
The supermarket model has been to break even on basic goods and make the profits on non-essentials and non-grocery. So logically, they're already keeping the cost of basics right down. And we do know that they are transferring some of those profits from alcohol and chocolate, for example, and from cost-cutting into trying to keep those prices of the basics low.
The Health Secretary, Steve Barclay, has acknowledged the government's commitment to provide 40 new hospitals includes refurbished sites as well as those built from scratch. He also confirmed that not all of the work would be completed by the 2030 deadline. Devon and Cornwall police say 2 men in their 20s have died after being pulled from the water off the coast of Torbay yesterday morning. One of them was declared dead at the scene and the second man died after being taken to hospital. Voting is underway in Turkey in a runoff election that will decide if President Recep Tayyip Erdogan will serve another term after being in power for 20 years. In the first round, he finished 5 percentage points ahead of his challenger, Kemal Kılıçdaroğlu. Anna Foster reports from Turkey's largest city, Istanbul.
At this polling station at a school in Istanbul, there's been a steady stream of people arriving all day. Officials here tell me that turnout is comparable to the first round of the elections 2 weeks ago, but they're not seeing the same long queues because this one is a far simpler process, a choice between 2 men. Counting will begin as soon as the polls close at 5 p.m. local time. In the next few hours, we should learn the identity of Turkey's next leader.
The battle to stay in the Premier League is to provide the main drama on the last day of the season. Leeds, Leicester or Everton are looking to avoid relegation, but only one of them will survive. Everton are currently 2 points above the drop zone and a win against Bournemouth will guarantee their survival in the top flight. Leicester are 2 points adrift of safety, so will be relegated unless they win against West Ham and Everton fail to get all 3 points. Dean Smith is Leicester's manager.
We've got to win the game, plain and simply. We've got to figure out and balance the best way to, not give big chances away and create big chances against West Ham, who were in a European final and after a tough first half of the season have climbed away from danger. They've got a very good manager there.
The weather largely dry and sunny, although there'll be patchy cloud in central and eastern England. Highs of 14 Celsius in Edinburgh, 22 in Cardiff. BBC News, it's 3 minutes past 1.
Now, Samantha Barks on Sunday.
Good afternoon, everyone. My thanks and a big welcome back to the lovely, lovely Michael Ball. But now, this is me.